Good afternoon. Today we're going to take a look at how to create a quiz using QuizStar. So the very first thing that we do is we open up the web browser of your choosing. Since I'm on a Mac, I'm going to open up Safari. And in the address bar, I'm going to go to quizstar.4teachers.org. This is the main page of QuizStar. For our instructors, you will click on the instructor's site, and then you will log in. If you haven't signed up before, then you will click on Get Started, and this is the spot where you will sign up for your account. Since I've already signed up for an account and I have it saved on my computer, I'm going to choose the email address and the password that goes with it, and then you'll hit login. This is the QuizStar dashboard. Okay, there's a lot of things going on in this particular page. It kind of gives you an idea of where you begin if you're a new user. So for new users, you go to Class Manager in our tabs up at the top. When you click on Class Manager, it'll bring you to the Class Manager dashboard. This is the spot where you will create your class. To create a class, you'll click on New Class. You're going to give your class a name. Okay. The time your class meets at school. Okay. Your class quota, what's the maximum you would like to have in your class. You can decide if this particular class is a public class or a private class. Public class, anyone in the world can register for it. A private class allows the instructor to determine who registers. I'm going to choose private class just to kind of keep it small, and then provide a description of this particular quiz. The things that they suggest is providing your own name, school name, and any other information that'll help your students make sure that they're enrolling in the correct class. Okay, so title and description, it does say that is very, very important because there might be multiple people with the same class title as your own. Okay. So once you've done your description, then you'll click on Create Class. And then your new class will appear in your class manager. This is also the spot where if you need to delete the class for whatever reason, this would be the spot to do it. So I'm going to delete the class that I had previously used. Okay, so this is the only one that I'll have, and this lets you know how many quizzes you have created, how many students are in this particular class, and you can change your settings for this particular class at any time. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go back to the home. We're going to click home in our tabs, and we're going to go down to Quiz Manager. Quiz Manager is where you're going to create new quizzes, edit and preview any quizzes you've created, delete any if you need to, as well as assign and unassigned quizzes to classes, activate any quizzes, anything that you need to do with the quiz itself. So in my tabs up at the top, I'm going to click on Quiz Manager. And then when you want to create a quiz, you're going to click on New Quiz. You're going to give a quiz a name. And then any instructions that you would like the students to read before they take the quiz. You can decide how many questions are displayed on each page. I like to do just one at a time. And then font size, I'm going to do kind of a larger font just to make sure that the kids can read it. Also on this page, you can decide how many attempts you are going to allow the students to have. Okay. I'm going to choose 3 just for the sake of choosing one. Feedback to students about incorrect responses. I'm going to have feedback after each attempt that they have. And then correct answers shown for incorrect responses. You can choose, I'm going to keep it as after maximum attempts completed. And then you also have the option of emailing quiz results to yourself. Okay, so you can decide if you want to do it on the quiz finish date, daily, weekly, or never. So I'm going to do daily just to kind of give us something to go by. And then you can also enable a timer for your quiz. Okay, since I don't want my kids to be timed, I want to take as long as they need, I'm not going to have a timer. When you're all finished and everything is exactly how you would like it, you're going to click Save. And then this will automatically send you to the question form. So for this particular question, you can type in whatever you like. You can attach media. You can decide the type of question, whether it's multiple choice or true false. You can also choose short answer, whatever you happen to like. I'm going to type out your first question. Provide instructions. And then if you want to add in any feedback, you can. Okay, so what's nice is as you're putting in the answers, you can also attach media as well. And then to the left, you'll pick the check mark next to the correct answer. And then at this point, you can save and make a new question, you can save and you can go to your question list, or you can cancel and go back to the question list. So I'm going to say save and make a new question. I'm going to have make a new question. Also on this page, you can decide how many points each question is worth. When you're all done, you can either go save, make a new question, save, go to question list, or cancel. I'm going to save and go to question list. And at this point, you can rearrange your questions by choosing the number in your drop-down menu. You can also preview your question, edit the question, or delete if you need to. When you're all done and your questions are exactly how you like it, you're going to click Preview Quiz, and this basically gives you your directions that you've provided, as well as what the quiz will look like when the students take it. And it also tells what pointage, what point value each question is. So student name will appear at the top, course name appears at the top, and then provides with the quiz. When you're completely done, you're going to click the tab that says Finished Editing. And then this is our quiz manager where you'll see your quizzes. What's really nice is you can assign what class it belongs to, and then that way your students in that particular class will be able to see it. Another really cool thing is the assignment manager. Okay, and this is where you can manage all of the quizzes already assigned to classes, as well as just see everything that you've done. So that's another cool thing. Lastly, any reports that you'd like to see of quizzes that have already been taken, you're going to click on Report Manager. And this will let you know how many reports are active and how many reports are archived. So active reports is where all of the reports for the active quizzes will be there. Archived reports or reports of quizzes unassigned will go in that particular folder. You can still view them. You can also delete them from that particular folder as well. So that is the quiz star for the instructors. So I'm going to click log out, and it brings you right back to your home page.